Hello and welcome back to Assetto Hub. Do you want a base model car? Do you want just a daily driver? Well, in this video we're gonna discuss a normal base model from some manufacturer. Enjoy the video. Italy, a country with an extended culture of art, architecture, music, fine dining, amazing wines, but that's not why you're watching this video. We're here to talk about the cars that come from there. One of the first car manufacturers we can think of is, of course, Ferrari. Ferrari doesn't just make high-performance cars, track-focused cars, or race cars. Oh no, Ferrari makes art. This is the 2021 Ferrari Roma. More than just a car. Did I say base model car? Well, yes, I did. This is a Ferrari Roma, which is the new base model or entry-level Ferrari. First we had the Ferrari California, then the Portofino, and now this is the replacement or future replacement for the Ferrari Portofino. The cheapest in the model line for $250,000. So what comes with the Ferrari Roma? Well, it's based on the same platform as the Ferrari Portofino, same platform, same engine, but this one has a twin-turbo V8 which produces 612 horsepower. Those 612 horses will pull you up in 3.4 seconds to 60 miles an hour or to 100 kilometers per hour and bring you all the way down to 320 kilometers per hour or 200 miles an hour. The car has a 8-speed dual-clutch gearbox, which is the same gearbox as the Ferrari SF90, so that's pretty impressive already. It's a really fast gearbox, which you can notice in this car as well and in real life as well. Then the mod itself, well, it's released by MNBA, by Adrian Sai. It's one of the creators, sorry if I pronounce your name incorrect, but as always, it's free on their Patreon and it's a really nice mod. The mod, everything is working, the light indicators are working properly, the lights themselves are working properly. You can open the left or right door, the hood and the trunk you can open, as well of course with the extra options in Content Manager. A few little small details which I really enjoy about this car is of course the spoiler. Some people might not notice, but in real life it opens from 100 kilometers per hour or a little bit above 100 kilometers per hour, and it does it in this mod as well. So it's a really small detail, but really thought out. Then one of the nicest things about this car when you're driving in the interior or in first person mode, the gauge cluster. It's really nice. You see when you rev up, it doesn't show all the counts or how to pronounce it. Well, they only light up when you get there, and it's a really well done. There you go. So then back to the car itself in real life. Well, Ferrari says it's the base model or the entry level Ferrari for $250,000, as I mentioned before. They targeted this car against the Porsche 911, the base model, and some Aston Martins as well. And I think it's doing a pretty good job at that. Now you might probably think this is just a GT cruiser for these type of coastal roads or anything else, but let's be honest, it's still a Ferrari, so it has probably some different blood in it, won't it?
Love the chase and the hunt, I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out.
Yes, it can do that as well. So here we are at Imola, beautiful track of course, in Italy. It wouldn't be justice if we took it to a different track, because of course this is a famous track in Italy itself. I don't know the track by heart, so don't judge me if I don't drive fast enough, but it is amazing to drive this car here. The car drives pretty well, it's really fast in the straights, and it corners pretty well as well. I have traction control turned off now, so we can have a little bit fun in the corners, and it will give you some fun in the corners as the car oversteers quite a lot when you have the traction control turned off. Excuse me. So, as some other Ferraris from MNBA as well, the lights on the steering wheel for the rev counter are working properly. The gauge cluster is working properly. Only complaint I would have about this car would be that you don't have many options in the car itself. Other Ferraris made by MNBA have more options. Maybe they might release it in future updates, but I expected a bit more options in the gauge cluster to change, for example, the map to the statistics, lap times, just the Ferrari logo as you have in the F12 TDF, I think, but the other ones have it, so that is my only complaint so far actually. Another small complaint I would have is that the light indicators aren't working from the inside, but they are working from the outside, of course, so they are working, but you can't see them in the gauge cluster. You can definitely have a lot of fun with this car on the track. I think in real life you can definitely use it as a GT car or a cruiser or a daily driver, as it has 8 gears as well, so you can kind of comfortably cruise around at 230 kilometers per hour. But on the track it is a really nice car as well. It brakes fantastic, it corners pretty well, and for me, I can have a lot of fun with it in the corners as well. Definitely a car I can recommend. Check it out on the Patreon. It's free as always. Thanks MNBA for the amazing cars you produce, and as well for this one. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.